welcome to the Improved Garage YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. So today I'm going to be working on some under cabinet lighting. So if you take a look at this Sonic cabinet here, it's a 34-inch Sonic cabinet, and you'll see that there is a light underneath. So that is a light from Obsessed Garage. I have another one right here, and I'm going to talk about the pieces and what comes in the kit and all of that. So they sell them in, I think there's a 12, an 18, a 24, and maybe a 36-inch. So I have a 24-inch under that 34-inch cabinet, and that is a 3500 Kelvin light. So it's not bright white. It's more like it's a warmer color. Like these are 5000. And you know, they are available in a 5000 as well if you prefer. I'm going to be using 35 for this particular project. So what you need one of these lights, which is available in a variety of lengths and 2 different color temperatures. So here is my light itself, and we can look at the back of it and we'll see how it's going to connect. We need one of these light bar distribution boxes, and this is all in Obsessed Garage. I'll put links in the description. So you'll see on this light bar distribution box, there's one that says unswitched. There's one that has no label, that's the feed, and then there's one that says switched, and you'll see there's a switch on top. And then you need a power cable, and there are a couple different ways to get power. You can do a hardwire power cable, or you can do a plug-in. In my case, I did a plug-in on that side. I'm going to do a plug-in on this side as well. I just don't have power in this wall. So the way that this is going to be oriented is kind of like this. We've got the switch side, which is here, and this snaps into the light, just like that. And then this is the plug to physically plug it in, and that snaps in like that, okay? So when it's installed, this is what it looks like. And unfortunately, this has to be on this side, because if it's not on that side, then the switched, like there's a switch side and an unswitched side. So this is the switch side. If it's over here, it's unswitched. So in my configuration where I'm going to be using these switches, the physical switches on the lights, turn this light on and off, that's how it needs to be. So let's get this installed. So what I'm going to end up needing is the light itself and some double-sided adhesive. I'm going to be using the 3M red adhesive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light and I'm going to apply the 3M adhesive in a couple different spots where I'm going to be mounting it. So we're going to put some on the box. And you can mount these with screws as well. You can see that there are screw holes here, and it did come with actually 2 screws in the kit, but I don't want to drill into the bottom of my cabinets. But if these were, say, wooden cabinets, it might make sense to screw them in. And then I'm going to apply a couple rectangles to the back of the light itself along the length of the light. Okay. Just like that. Next, I'm going to remove the red backing on the double-sided adhesive. Okay. And then next, we're going to get this attached underneath the cabinet. So, what I did on that side is I put this control box right up to the nub, and I pushed it in, and then I just evenly lined up the light bar behind it. And this 3M adhesive works really well. So, you know, it's what they use to like apply trim pieces to cars, like the emblems that I did on the Honda. So in general, it doesn't really come off, and it also doesn't ruin materials or surfaces when you do take it off. It's a pretty good product. So we're going to take this, and we'll just kind of pull this out, and let's plug this in. Turn the light on, and there we go. It works. Just adjust that a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to have to deal with a little bit of cable management, which in this case isn't a huge deal. I just kind of want to get this up and out of the way of my monitor that's here. So I'm going to use some of these cable clamps and a hammer, and we will clamp this into place. Alright, so there we have a simple under cabinet light installation. Now in my cabinets, because these come out so much further than the uppers, I favored the front quite a bit because I wanted my light to cover the entire workbench. So here's how it actually looks like, when it's nighttime and the lights are on. It makes the space really good. You know, I would say that there's probably some better stuff that could be done with cable management. Under ideal circumstances, you would have hardwired power at the cabinets and you'd be able to use that. But it's really not a bad situation. It's hidden behind my monitors. It's white cable on a white wall, so I think that it actually works out okay. I think the lights seem pretty good. This one I've had up for a couple of months. This one I just put up. So, you know, obviously I don't really have a lot of longevity testing, but I use that one all the time and it works really well. So I don't have any reason to expect that they're going to fail anytime soon or that they're not reliable. I will say they are a little on the pricey side, but I think that they're pretty nice. They're built well, and there's a lot of options for how you can kind of put everything together because it's a modular package. You buy the light, you buy a switch, you buy a wire box, you buy a plug like this, and I'll put the links in the descriptions to the products that I used. So thank you for watching and have a great day.